Hey, we've been covering how to get free traffic, and in today's video we're going to go deeper into how to get free traffic from social media. So obviously I probably don't have to explain too much what social media is, but what we're talking about here is really platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Yes, it's a social media platform, Reddit, and then gosh, countless other ones. TikTok obviously comes to mind as one of the new up-and-comers in the space right now. And the how here isn't that complicated, right? You can post content to these sites for free when you have an account. So that's how you do it. But the strategies around how to actually grow that into an ongoing source of traffic that actually converts into either leads for your list or to affiliate offers you're promoting or your own offers that you own are all, important to understand, because the bad ways to do this, there's a lot of them. The bad ways can really set you up for failure and frustration. And the biggest bad way we see people do this is to just get a tracking link to an affiliate offer or something and then just go spam it, for lack of a better word, across posts that they think is relevant, right? We see this on our posts all the time, honestly, on ClickBank, where we'll put something on our Facebook page and we'll see people come in with like, great course here, and just throw it into the comment section. And it's just a affiliate link for themselves to an offer they're trying to promote. And I get the intention there. They think it's a ClickBank page. People that are watching ClickBank are wanting to learn more about affiliate marketing maybe, or want to make money online. So they put a course in there and they just shove it in there. But it's not really adding any value to the conversation that's happening, right? It's usually tone deaf to what we're actually posting and things like that. And then, gosh, they don't convert well. It just looks spammy. And then the other common thing we see is like in groups. Facebook groups have become very prevalent. It's kind of gone, pages used to be a popular thing. You'd build a big page up, people would follow the page with memes and stuff like that. Now groups are the new place that Facebook has really concentrated the efforts where people engage in. So we'll see people join new groups and just start doing that same thing. They're just spamming or they're just asking for things without really adding much value. So the better way to go about this, to really win traffic from something like Facebook, is to either start building your own group up, right, which you can kind of control the narrative of, and kind of build it around the topic, almost like you build a blog, right? You're going to build a group up. You're going to invite people that are interested without spamming too much, right? You're going to have it add value. You're going to have it be, relevant to whatever niche you're focusing on. It's a safe place for people to come and discuss and debate and all that kind of stuff. You can win traffic there by posting relevant articles, by posting relevant value-driven content to bring it off Facebook somewhere else. Right. The other thing you do is to go engage in groups like that, which are vibrant and healthy, not just places for people who dump links. There's plenty of those out there. And actually be a real person and engage in that group and meet people, and then as you start to build some clout in there, you'll start to realize what articles are being shared that really resonate with people, right? What does well, what dies, what kind of doesn't get any likes or in comments, what does. And then you can start to either write your own articles in your blog and kind of post them there for people to see into the groups and win traffic from them, or just find other relevant places around the web to kind of build up your cred a little bit, if that makes sense, right? And that same tactic applies to things like Reddit too, right? Reddit hates self-promotion, you'll kind of find in the community. So you really want to add value, like, oh, this is a cool thing I found, right? Even if it is self-serving for you, you don't want to come across like, hey, look at this thing I wrote, unless it really is really good and they'll kind of key into it. But in most cases they won't, right? So you really need to kind of figure out and kind of watch for a while and kind of see where people are engaging, see what has done well historically, and then start to layer in ways to kind of get free traffic from it. Instagram's a little different, right? That's more of the influencer kind of way to build traffic up, right? We're going to post pictures and posts that really engage with the niche you're focusing on. You're going to build a following up. Because there's not a lot of ways to link out from Instagram. You have your link in the bio. If you get over 10,000 followers, right, you get the swipe up in your stories, and that's the main way there. You want to build a big enough following where you get that swipe up in the story, where you can start to bring people off of Instagram, or call out the link in the bio or DM links. But that's a little tougher, right? So the big how here is to really, you're going to commit, I would say commit to one channel, right? Whether it's Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever it might be, Medium, right? And you're going to dive in and really just start to add value, listen to the conversations happening, figure out where you can grow it. And ideally, right, you're either growing a channel or a page or a group, to really kind of leverage long-term. Some things to think about though with social media is that you are beholden to the Mark Zuckerbergs of the platforms, right? If Facebook wants to kind of tank engagement on pages, which they did, right now if you have a page and you want a post to get exposure, you basically have to pay for it. Organic exposure in pages and groups sometimes now too is really limited, right? Because they're really trying to squeeze ad dollars out of the power users, right? So it's there, you can get free traffic from them. Just remember that as a long-term strategy, there's some more risks there because you're really beholden to those platforms to kind of keep maintaining what they've done, and they can change quite a bit, right? So that's not to discredit them or like to discourage you from doing it. Just be mindful of that if you're relying on Facebook or Instagram or insert any other main platform for all of your traffic. It's kind of putting all your eggs in one basket for the long run, right? So you kind of want to maybe start there, but then figure out how to get traffic off of it, grow an email list, use it to grow a blog, use it to grow a YouTube channel, other things like that. So you can start to diversify your traffic sources and things like that. So let's keep that in mind as you're exploring it, and realize too that there's an extent to where you'll be able to leverage the free part of it, right? And then you might have to pay to play, but ideally at that point, you're at a point where you've been making enough money from the free traffic that paying to play is now just adding fuel to the fire, and that's actually a good thing. Okay, yeah, so to recap here, you don't want to spam. You want to be a real person, right? Engage with real people and grow a real channel, right? You're not just looking to kind of put junk out there and hope that people click and buy. That's usually not how things work. The long-term winners are the people that win, right? So commit to really growing an organic presence if you want sustained free traffic, right? So you're going to grow a group, you're going to grow a profile on Instagram, right? You're going to build karma on Reddit, whatever that might be, right? You're really going to commit to growing it on the long term. It's not usually something you can tap into and just go viral. And then remember the risks of social media, just in the sense that you are beholden. Algorithms change, right? It happens to Google too, right? This isn't just specific about social media. It just seems to be more impactful if someone's really relying on Google page traffic, for example. Pages are basically dead from an organic traffic perspective at this point. So just be thinking about that, how you can start to diversify after you've built up a good following, right? How can you bring them to other social channels? How can you bring them to blogs and YouTube and your email list, right? How can you start to diversify it off? So I trust this is helpful for you. If you're at all getting out started in the internet marketing space, check out the links in the description below. We've got some goodies for you in there. And yeah, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for weekly videos from ClickBank, and happy scaling.